The Last of Us 2x4, Day 1. Mind bang. Breakdown. Joel is gone, but so is my will to trust HBO ever again. Okay, quick vision I had before we get into this episode. I looked into the future, and guess what I saw? Not the apocalypse. Not clickers. Not trauma and loss. Just cookies. Cookies everywhere. Like oatmeal raisin forming a new government and chocolate chip getting voted into office. It was beautiful. But then I snapped out of it and remembered, oh right, Joel is still dead and HBO ripped my heart out again. So buckle in. This is your weekly grief counseling session disguised as a recap of The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 4, Day 1. And yes, it hurts. And yes, I have opinions. Strong ones. Hotter than the copper pans Isaac used to roast that poor Scar dude like a brisket. Spoilers ahead. Also, tears. Probably some shouting. Joel is dead. But why do I still see him everywhere? We open with Ellie, who has clearly leveled up emotionally since the premiere. Gone is the annoying, weirdly hostile teenager from Episode 1, who seemed like she just rage-quit Fortnite and decided to start a mushroom-based murder spree. In her place, we now get Game Ellie. Hardened, haunted, and, in this episode especially, starting to reflect the grief in a more grounded, powerful way. I'll admit it, Bella Ramsey had me worried this season. Like a lot of fans, I wasn't sold on her ability to portray this older, more burdened version of Ellie. But you know what? This episode proved me wrong. She stepped up. Big time. And the writers finally figured out how to let her. The moment with the guitar? Come on. Straight from the game. Ellie picks it up in a dilapidated music shop, strums a haunting version of Take On Me, and you feel it. Dina does too. She cries. And that's what this show finally remembered how to do. Give us a moment of emotional breath in the middle of chaos. It was beautiful. And also, the second she started playing, I whispered to my dog, Joel taught her that. Then I cried. My dog didn't respond. He's been emotionally distant since Joel died too. Subways, secrets, and surprise pregnancy? Let's talk about the subway scene because holy fungus, that was tense. Ellie and Dina are trying to get away from the wolves, only to run face first into a horde of infected. There's a jammed turnstile, some high-stakes panic, and Ellie ends up with her arm in a clicker's mouth. You know what that means. She gets bitten. But of course, she's immune. The thing is, Dina doesn't know that yet, and for a split second, we're right there with her, watching her decide whether to mercy kill the girl she just made out with on a busted-up mattress in an abandoned JCPenney. That reveal was overdue. Ellie tells Dina the truth about her immunity. Dina tells Ellie the truth about being pregnant with Jesse's kid. Yep, called that. The scene was weirdly tender, high stakes, and awkward all at once. You know, like most conversations on the third day of the apocalypse. Their chemistry works, mostly. But I'd be lying if I said the age difference doesn't throw me a little. Bella still looks like she's 15. Isabella Merced looks her age, early 20s. It's not gross or anything, just slightly uncanny valley-ish, like when your Sims age up and suddenly start dating Mortimer Goth. Seattle, now with 200% more murder. As Ellie and Dina trek through the war-torn ruins of Seattle, they witness the aftermath of the Wolves vs. Scars showdown. The carnage is real, the tension sky high, and we finally meet Isaac, the Wolves' top dog, played by Jeffrey Wright, who always looks like he knows more than everyone and just isn't telling you. Turns out Isaac used to be a Fedra commander. Now he's out here grilling cultists like it's Labor Day, and the ribs are talking back. The interrogation scene was gnarly. Copper pans, flesh sizzling, Scar dude whispering creepy stuff like he's auditioning for a reboot of Lost. Apparently more wolves are defecting to the Scars than vice versa, which makes no sense because the Scars... Man, they're still the weakest link. Seriously. The Scars, or Seraphites if you're nasty, are still giving me discount Walking Dead villain vibes. I don't buy the whole robe-wearing, knife-wielding, no-electricity lifestyle. I mean, I get it, cults are dramatic, but if you're rolling up to a gunfight with a bow and a man bun, it's not gonna end well. It's like someone modded Skyrim into the apocalypse and forgot to patch the AI. The theory. Joel's coming back. Kinda? Okay, now we get to my theory, and yes, it's spicy. I think Joel is coming back. Not physically, but emotionally. As in, we're gonna get a full-on memory-based, hallucination-heavy, guilt-driven Joel Ghost Vision experience before this season is done. Maybe even voiced-over scenes from the game. intercut with new footage. Maybe even Pedro Pascal wearing a ghost cowboy hat, telling Ellie to play that old song again while he fades into spores. Why? Because the showrunners know they screwed a lot of people up by killing him off so early. There's no way they drop that kind of heartbreak and just walk away. There will be flashbacks, there will be voiceovers, there will be one final song. I'm calling it now. Ellie plays Future Days in the finale. If she doesn't, I'll eat a Firefly dog tag live on this channel. Wrapping it up, final thoughts, mind bang style. So, is this the best episode of Season 2 so far? Yeah, easily. It's the first one that really feels like the game. The balance between horror and heart, action and character. This is what I've been waiting for. Took 'em long enough, but hey, better late than clicker. Still not loving the scars, still wondering where the hell Abby is, 3 episodes left, HBO let's go, and still traumatized over Joel. But finally, we're on the right track. The train's moving, the guitar's playing, the tears are flowing, and somewhere, off-screen, Joel's ghost is probably trying to fix an old watch. Anyway, that's it from me. If you like this video, smash that like button, like Dina smashed that infected with a brick. Drop a comment with your hottest theories, especially if they involve Ghost Joel, Ghost Dogs, or Ghost Cookies. And don't forget to subscribe and share this with your apocalypse squad, or at least your one friend who always cries during guitar scenes. Until next time, this has been Mind Bang.